Trying to figure out where my hand is. Oh, you know what? My camera's upside down. My camera's just all nasty. Okay, so I am going to be crocheting. I'm not going to be finishing this project now. It's late at night, in the middle of the night, and I really need to get some sleep. My sleep schedule's all messed up because I was working on some legal motions. I worked all through the night, and so I stayed up all night, and then I crashed when I got home, and so my sleep cycle's just messed up. So one thing in the night when I am crocheting, it helps relax me so I can go to bed. That's one thing about crocheting. I cannot crochet for reals at night because then I just get sleepy. So this is the pretty box of Chennille lime. This is just Chennille that I ordered. So I am going to be doing a toboggan hat and a scarf set. And I should have plenty. I might be able to do two. These are 1.76 ounces, and I have 12 of them. So I should have plenty. And I've actually never crocheted with Chennille before. It's super, super soft. So soft. This will make such a nice, cozy, soft, and warm. Important part for winter hats. You definitely want it to be warm. So I'm going to be using, I have an 8mm, which is an L hook. I like these, I forget what you call these, silicone. Okay, nice, thick, bulky crochet hook. And then that might be too big, so I may go down to one size to a 7, which is a K. Yeah. At any rate, so I'm just trying to find the beginning of this skein because it doesn't want to come out from the middle. So that's not happening. So I'm trying to find the beginning, and I'm not having much luck here with this skein. It's quite odd. I may just have to start with another skein. I hope they're not all like this, because this thing in the middle, wait a minute, what is this? Because that one that was down in the end, yeah, that wasn't coming out. I'm not sure what's going on with this. I don't like that. I'm not really wanting to deal with tangled skeins at the moment. I'm thinking that I'm just going to stick this back in. It's just too late at night for all that. And I'll go grab another. Just push that back in there. So I'll just grab another one and hope that they're not all like that. Because if they're all like that, that's going to be an issue for me. Okay, so this baby doesn't even have one sticking out the end. So we'll see how this goes. Trying to find the beginning. I don't, what on earth? I don't see there should be like a, like a loose end. And I don't see one. I guess I'm just going to have to, oh dear. I'm wondering if anybody else, look at this. It's coming from two different directions. And it's all one yarn. That's crazy. Has anybody else got these? Here we go. Okay, so that one came out nice and easy. Okay, this one's good. I was like, oh goodness. I'm curious if anybody has ever gotten Chennille yarn from Dollar Tree. That's where I got this. So I really don't know about the quality of it. I know for Chennille yarn, it costs more at Walmart. But, if it's going to be something where it's just junk, then I won't buy it again but it seems really soft. Oh gosh, I just love, like it's, what is the word? Like, satisfying, working with soft yarns is just so relaxing to me. Just feeling something that's super soft is just satisfying, Here, I'm going to move this just a bit. My dog's over there gagging. So I'm going to do a basic single crochet. I like the single crochet because it's like close together, and for a winter hat, you don't want a whole lot of breathing room in the stitches that has a lot of gaps or whatever. And so I'm just going to do a panel. I'm going to do the type of hat that is a toboggan. And so I'm going to do just like a single crochet, probably a row of 50, and just do a panel and then bring it together and then do a drawstring at the top and then just close it. I'm not going to finish that right now because the time that it is. And so I'm just going to do it until I get sleepy, and then I'll do like a part 2 video, and I will attach it to the description and put an end screen at the end of the video after I get that video done, and then, or you can just keep your notification bell on and look for part 2. But, if you see this later down the road or whatever, hopefully both the videos will be together at that time. So you'll have part 1 and part 2. So I'm just going to chain 2, 3, 4. So I will tell you now, the size 7 is probably the appropriate size because I don't want them too big, but I don't want them too tight either. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Clue word, lime. 19. I will tell you now, I am going to do a secret word in this video for the regular gift card. So that's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I can't remember how many I did for the last hat. Oh, that's so soft. My great goodness. So, so soft. 26. Don't want them too big or too loose. I'm going to redo that one. It's too loose. You got to just be careful to keep the consistency. So that's 26. 27. 28. So this would be the length. When I do the chain, that would be the length. I'm going to have a good 8 inches. I generally, for a drawstring toboggan type hat, I generally like a cuff. I like a little bit of a cuff. And so I'm probably going to go do ahead and do 32. I don't want it to be really big though, but I just want to make sure that I have plenty. So that makes 30, 31, and 32. So I'm chaining 32. So that is going to be the length. That will be the length. And I should have enough room for a cuff. Yeah. Okay. So probably do a row anywhere between, depending on how far this stuff yields, 55 to 60 will be the amount of rows that I'm going to do. So I'm going to do just single crochet. So I will go back. Now remember, if you have 32, then you're going to have 31 in your chain because you never count your last loop that you did in the chain for your whatever stitch you're doing. So I counted 32. So when I go back, I'm going to have a total of 31 single crochet stitches. So, okay, single crochet. I've got I've got this bright light on and it is just like all up in my face, kind of bright. Okay. So single crochet, you go in, wrap around, bring it through. You have two things on the loop. And then you just simply wrap around and go through the two. Dun 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 dun. Single crochet. Now this is a little awkward because that light is just too bright, too much. Like it's shining in my face. There, that's better. So I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. And again, I'm just doing this until I uh, start feeling the therapeutic sleepiness that crocheting can bring. I don't know what it is. It's just this repetitive movement. Um, they say, no, seriously, it actually releases chemicals in your brain that relaxes you. It really does. It's not like a thing that crochet people just say. It's a thing. It's for real. It's like runners. There's a certain thing about running that releases like serotonin or whatever in the brain. And I used to be a runner, and I would just take off for hours and I would run. I wasn't always disabled. I was I wouldn't say I was athletic, but I was quite active when I served in the Gulf War, and I was in Taekwondo, and I was a distant runner. I'd say I was fast, but I even ran marathon, and at any rate, bikeathons, and I was just active, you know. And I probably would have been active my whole life if I hadn't got this spine disease from serving in the Gulf War. I mean, I was always active my whole life. And at any rate, so see how it's starting? That's from one row. That's actually thicker than like a normal row of regular yarn, weighted yarn would be. So I think it's going to have a good yield to it. Um, Boy, that is so soft. That's going to make such a nice hat. Now I've been, this is Feast of Tabernacle weeks for me. So that's why I've not been doing much here. I hated that I had to spend half of my week on legal stuff. I had a deadline. And so I hated that because I like to, I go out of town for the Feast of Tabernacles. And at any rate, so I will be spending time out of town with my friends and church people. And so I've got plans. And it's now starting to cool off. Like tonight is the first night I've had to wear like a long sleeve shirt to bed, and I just dread the sock weather. And but it was warm today though. I was wearing my shorts today. It was very nice. I'm very thankful for warm weather in October. I love a nice warm mild fall, and I just hope it's going to be a mild winter. So I'm gonna drop another clue word here in a minute. I appreciate everybody and all the support, and I just think I think that I've really got a nice little network here of people that have joined my channel, and I've part of their channel, and I'm really pleased with it. Okay, very pleased. And I will tell you, I stopped in on Facebook. I just had to, just check in with my people. I used to post a lot there, but now it's just, eh. I just stay away from it. Politics, I just kind of make surface and just let, you know, people know, my people know that I'm okay. And I had gotten a message from one of my friends. She was trying to reach me, and I don't know what, she didn't have my number or something happened. And I'm so glad that I had just stopped in and checked in because, see, I don't have these apps on my phone. I don't get notifications. And so she messaged me there to get a hold of her. And had it not been for that, at any rate, but one of my friends messaged me today, and I learned something I thought was very interesting. She has, she's got these different businesses, and so she has a business page. Well, she told me, she's like, "Hey, you should do a reel. These reels on, these." She knows I like making videos. She's like, Facebook has these reels now. So, I, when I first joined Facebook years ago, and they had slideshow features, and then they did away with it. And I was kind of lamented about that because I liked the slideshow feature that they had. Well, they've brought it back, but now they're called Reels, Reels, because they are also competing with TikTok. Okay. So she showed me a receipt where she had posted some Reels on her business page, and she got paid. And so she said, "Hey, you should do Reels." So Facebook is paying people to do short videos. They're trying to compete with TikTok. So they're trying to get creators. So you have to, but they don't have the strict requirements. There, you do have to have, I guess, it's kind of vague. Like I looked at it, and they don't really have, like, you have to have X amount of followers, X amount of watch time, or whatever. So it's kind of like at their discretion kind of deal. But she had on her page, she had like 5,500 followers or whatever. So, but she really didn't have hardly interaction, not much interaction on her page though, you know. But she got, she had like a business tax ID and all this other stuff, and so she got verified. I think you have to get verified on Instagram and all this and stuff. And so, I mean, anyways, I just thought it was interesting. It started in May of this year, and I hadn't heard anything about it. Of course, I haven't been over there. um, but at any rate, I just thought it was interesting, and that was May when they did that. Okay, so in July, 2 months later, YouTube comes out and says that uh, you don't have to have 10,000 subscribers anymore to use their shelf. Of course, they've been kind of quiet about it. They haven't really pushed it, but they're, I guess, letting people sell stuff on their YouTube store or whatever it's called, and nobody talks about it. In fact, most people I know don't even know about it. But you have to be monetized, and I think that YouTube is, as that grows, that more people are going to go to Facebook and start doing reels over there. I think they're going to have to become a little bit more competitive because Facebook basically has stepped up their game. They stepped it up. I didn't even know about it. So I think, I don't know. See, I don't like Facebook because of the politics. I just, ugh. Anyways, but I'm not doing something right here. Oh, I'm wrapped around. That's what I'm doing. Not supposed to wrap around. On a single crochet, you do not wrap around before you go through the stitch. Only on a double crochet you do that. You go down, wrap around, and then go through two. See, you go down through the loop, wrap around, and then you have two in your loop, wrap around, go through two. And this is really smooth. I don't know, some people say they think it's hard to crochet with Chanel. I don't think so. If it they call this extra bulky, and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think so. This is not a I don't think it's a bulky Chanel. I mean, it's like just a little bit, bigger than regular yarn, but man, it's so smooth. I love it. S- And I don't think it's that hard to work with. I mean, I've seen people work with this big bulky yarn. I think that would be a little bit more, maybe more hard than this. Of course, I love that big bulky yarn. I just can't afford to buy it. Anybody want to donate some bulky yarn to me? I'm, even your scrap balls of yarn. If um, I'll I'll accept all donations. My post office box is 2626 Canadian, Oklahoma 74425. So yeah, I'll take your donations. Oh my goodness. Anyways, if you just want to send me friend mail, you can do that too. Just want to say hi. Drop me a postcard, say hi. That'd be nice. Yeah. I'm accepting all friendly card donations in my mailbox. Yeah. There was a lady, she started an organization, and all she does is they send cards to veterans. I thought that was nice. So for a while there, I was getting mail like regularly, like on my birthday, on holidays, and I don't know. At some point, okay, so they started sending me this stuff. So that went on for a couple of years. Then she was like, I had to verify and all this stuff. I'm like, look, lady, you contacted me, okay, wanting to send me stuff. And now you want me to verify. I'm not going to do all that. You've been sending stuff to me. Now I have to verify. So then they quit sending it. I thought, whatever. You know what I mean? But I thought that was nice though that they did that. But I don't think it's appropriate to solicit veterans. You're going to them, asking to send stuff to them, but then you're wanting their personal data. I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. Anyways, so, and I didn't see anywhere where she was a 501c3 either registered. So I don't know. I thought that was odd. I mean, for a couple years, I'm getting letters and cards, and then all of a sudden it stopped because I wouldn't verify with them, like send them personal data. Like, I don't know. It's just like, look, you know me. They were like Facebook friends with me. Anyways, that was weird. Oh, but there's a lot of people do stuff like that. Now I know when I was in the army and I served in the war, I worked in the mailroom. And back then, you could get any soldier mail, right? And it was really cool because they would send packages. Of any, it was just that's what it was called. It was called any soldier mail. That was back in the 90s. And so it was just different. And you could literally just send it over there and they just distribute it to whoever, you know. And that was really nice because the people there, they knew the mail people working the mail and they knew who was getting mail and who wasn't getting mail. And so I kind of felt like Santa Claus and some passing out packages and stuff. That was pretty cool. But now it's pretty stringent now though. Now, you got to have their unit number and all this other stuff, and it's pretty, much more security, of course. So, yeah, this is nice. The Chanel yarn, I really like it. I knew I would. It's a really, really cute lime green. And I don't think I've ever bought anything lime green. I do like the color, but I had gotten this really pretty with the fur yarn that I bought. It had a bunch of different greens in it, and it had some lime green fur yarn. I thought that was so pretty. So I'll have to wait and see how it's going to look, but I may actually add some fur yarn trim to this of some of that multicolored green, you know, so I think it would look really cute. I think this is going to be a cute hat. And I'll put a little palm on top. I have a palm maker to make a perfectly round palm, right? I got it, a friend let me borrow it, and she'd actually never used it. It was just something that she had. Now see, that's looking like it's shorter. That's 31. So I'm not sure. It might be. Yeah, it might be okay. And if I want it a little longer, I can always go the other direction, add a little bit on the top before I do the drawstring. That's a little hack. All right, in case you didn't know. So now I'm trying to find where I'm going in. That's the only thing. I should probably use a stitch marker. Eh. Eh. Let me see. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to add a stitch before I turn. Okay. Or chain one, I mean, not add a stitch. I don't get any confusion here. All right. It's so soft and satisfying. I'm already starting to feel relaxed. So it won't be long. I do a couple more rows and drop another clue word. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a secret word. Secret giveaway. So I don't announce when I'm gonna do a secret giveaway word. That's why it's secret. But if you get um, three or three or more secret words, you get extra giveaways for the gift card. I've got a Hobby Lobby gift card, and so in the comments, just comment secret word and then the word. Like you don't have to like put it in a sentence because I can't approve a comment if there's like, you know, if somebody makes a reply, I can't reply to it because I can't approve it because it's got the secret word in it. So just say secret word and then the word, you know. And then if you want to comment something about the video, then just do it in a separate comment. That way I can get comments on the video, which the interaction helps with the algorithm. But if I can't approve any of the words because it's got a secret word or clue word, then it just looks like I have a video with no comments on it because I haven't approved any. I've got a bunch of comments on every video, but I don't approve them until the day of the giveaway. So it may look like there's not any comments or very few, but actually there's a bunch. They're just sitting in the box. Because what I do on the day of the giveaways, I just go to the comments held for review, and then they're all in one spot. It's easy to just tally them all up. And instead of having to go to every single video to count the comments, you know what I mean? And tally them up that way. Then I just have them all in one place and tally them. So the secret giveaway word will be soft. S-O-F-T. Soft. Yeah. So, ooh-wee. And again, if you want to, if you comment on 3 different videos that has secret word in it, then no matter which video I pick for the secret word, you get 3 entries for every secret word that you comment, right? And then you get extra entries for when you comment 3 or more. And no matter what video I pick, let's say you get everybody that comments a secret giveaway word gets one entry. Okay. Like you have to get that. You have to comment at least one time to get your one entry. But if you comment on 3 or more, then you're going to get whatever, like after the first video that you comment on, everyone after that, you get 3 extra entries. And then if you comment on 3 or more, then you're going to get the extra entries, because let's say you don't comment on the video that gets picked. Well, all your entries will count anyways. I hope that makes sense. I'm not sure. Nobody said anything like they don't understand, so I just assumed they do. Burp, burp. That's not like real rigid, but it's so soft. I wish I could just take this feeling of softness and put it through the screen. It's nice and soft. We'll just put it that way. I don't see, the thing about Chennille is I don't know like how long the softness lasts. Like, does it stay floofy? Does it kind of wear out? That kind of thing. But I think something like a hat or a scarf, would last. Like maybe something like a blanket where it gets laid on a lot. It might like kind of, what is the word? Flatten out or whatever. I don't own anything Chennille actually, other than Chennille yarn. I just I like Chennille. I mean, I have before. I don't think I do currently. Anyways, so basically, this is a really easy hat to make. Um, so you just chain, anywhere depending on, the size that you're making. You're going to chain maybe 32 to 36, and then you just single crochet and do a panel of, you know, uh, just kind of get the gist of it. You should be able to know when you're going to put your panel piece together. You can look at the last first scarf hat set that I did, which is in the thumbnail of this video, and you can get an idea that, you're just going to put 2 sides of a crochet panel, which is going to be like anywhere from 50 to 60 rows, okay, and probably about to here, and you just fold it over, and then you just darn it down the middle, and or you can slip stitch it, whatever, and then you're going to do a drawstring at the top. You're just going to darn at the top of it all the way around, about every, I believe every 6th row, at any rate, actually closer together for a hat, and then you just drawstring the hat together at the top, and then darn any open space at the top, close it up and put a palm on it, or you don't have to. Really easy hat to make, super easy. And I'll put I'll try to put the written instructions in the description after I get done with the video. Um, I'm going to be going to bed here though, and I've got some videos that I did from last week, so I would have some to release this week because I'm just really busy this week. And anyways, I'll be doing church and stuff. So, and then this Sunday, coming Sunday, I should be, I want to do the giveaway on Sunday. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to. If I'm not able to do it on Sunday, I will make an announcement sometime on Sunday. And maybe I'll do it like, you know, maybe in the middle of the week, Wednesday or something like that. But it'll be soon. So I want to make sure that I give everybody plenty of chances for, the secret giveaway words and the clue words and all that stuff. And I kind of wanted to make another announcement, give everybody a chance to even hear about it because I know sometimes, YouTube, they don't give the notifications to my subscribers. And one thing I've noticed when I upload my videos, I noticed that sometimes the box, it will allow it to be sent to my subscribers. And then sometimes it's like grayed out, and I don't understand that. Why some videos they're allowing to be sent to my subscribers and some they're not. It's just really odd. Other than, they're just they're systematically hindering people's stuff. That's all I know. So I am now starting to get sleepy. So I'm probably going to be ending this. And that's kind of the whole purpose to do this late at night when I'm feeling wide awake and I know that I need to get to sleep because I have stuff to do in the morning. I was like, I got a busy day tomorrow. I need my sleep. So I went to the vet today and picked up the new medicine for my dog, my poodle. She has congestive heart stuff going on, and she's 10 years old is the average lifespan of a standard poodle, and she'll be 11 at the end of December. Um, so her Lasix, she was starting to cough and stuff again, and it had been working. The doctor basically gave her 6 months, she said, but she said sometimes, the medicine can help, prolong things, but she was doing good on the medicine. She wasn't coughing or anything, and then she started coughing again every day, and so she put her on a new medicine, and I have seen the difference. So yes, it really makes a difference. My poor baby. So anyway, so that's good. I'm hoping that it's gonna last. But I mean, it's not like, with people that have heart issues, and they can put them on oxygen, give them oxygen tank, and it helps them, regulate their oxygen and then help them breathe and stuff. And but they just don't really do that for dogs. So anyways, this just doesn't look very long. I kind of want to turn that light away so you can see it's a really pretty green. I can't get what it looks like in the camera. What I see the camera that looks like, it's just doesn't do it any justice really. It's really pretty. It's definitely prettier off the camera um, than when it's showing. They have some really pretty Chanel colors on Dollar Tree website. You have to order them by 12, though. Um, the colors that are not in the store, but you can get them online. Um, I wouldn't buy regular yarn from Dollar Tree because you're buying small little skeins. And you would definitely save money buying the bigger skeins from other stores. But now, like this novelty yarn, though, yeah, that's definitely going to be cheaper than buying it like at Walmart. They have some fur yarn and some Chanel yarn in the stores. So this coming week after this week, the Feast of Tabernacles and everything. I guess I was saying next week. I'm going to be doing. I want to do some toddler beanies. I'm wanting to do some. I saw a pattern for ninja hats, and then I'm wanting to do some. Uh, I think I have Spider-Man fabric. Anyway, so I'm going to do some, like superhero beanies and like ninja beanies. I saw a couple patterns I thought was really cute for ninja toddler beanie hats. And so, by the way, if you could give my my Etsy store some love, that would really help me out a lot because I'm just starting out on Etsy and I don't really have any visibility. So my Etsy store is called Missy's Makery, and I will put a link in my in this description of this video is where the stuff that I'm making in these videos, um, that's where I put it. So even if you can't, aren't interested in buying something, if you could just, you know, like on the stuff that I've got listed for sale, that would help too, and it shows that they're, just show interest to my page. It does help. I think, see, I think I may put some things on eBay also for sale because the only thing about selling on eBay is people always look for the cheapest thing, and Etsy is more like, when you're buying handmade things, you know, you you may pay a little more than what you pay in the store or whatever. Um, and for the price of hats that I saw in Walmart, I was like, wow. And those are like manufactured or whatever. It was like, I'm trying to remember what it was. It was like 16 or more dollars for a hat. And I'm like, huh. So, but like on eBay, because you have a lot of cheap stuff coming from China. So, yeah. But anyways, um, there's somebody I was talking to today was talking about a craft show this weekend, and just like not far from where I live. And see, that's what I'm going to try to do is just start getting involved in different craft shows. Clue word: craft show. CraftShow. Clue word: craft show. Now remember, when I say clue word, that's for the Visa debit card. You have to have a minimum of 10 extra entries for that debit card. And you can get up to 100 extra entries. And so before the next giveaway, whoops, I did that stitch wrong. Before the next giveaway, I'll have another round of like not, well, this weekend I'm going to be gone, so I won't be doing my gaming videos. I don't think. I'll be coming back pretty late, so it just depends on how tired I am. I might do a video, but I may do a gaming video. But anyways, I mean, I'm going to have a gaming video, before my next drawing. So just trying to make sure everybody can different people can have different opportunities to get the clue words, because I know a lot of people are in different time zones and so forth. But at any rate, uh, I know I said I was going to do one more row, but I am getting sleepy. But I just want to make sure that I'm going to be good and sleepy because I really need to sleep. And I'm feeling it now. And that's what crocheting at night does. So if you are having problems sleeping, then consider learning to crochet. I mean, if you just learn one stitch, there's so many things you can do with just one stitch alone. You know what I mean? There's so many different stitches, but just one stitch alone, you can make so many things. You can make blankets, you can make hats, you can make scarves. I mean, it's endless the things you can make with one stitch. And it's so easy. So easy. And there was a video there, I think it's called like the Try It Guys, and they just try all kinds of stuff that they've never done before. That's all they do is just try new things. And so they tried crocheting. I thought it was the funniest thing. They were like freaking out at first, but then they were in the groove before it was over with. So it's super easy. See this stitch, this hole here? You just take your hook, go down in, wrap around and bring that up. Doo-doo, you got two on the hook, wrap around, ring it through the two, and that's a single crochet. Hey! Easy peasy. Anybody can do it. And you know what? There's a lady on YouTube. She's blind, like completely, totally, 100% blind. And she can crochet like a maniac and fast. I'm just like so impressed. I'm like, wow. Telling you, people, she's good too. Her stitches are consistent, and I thought that was just really cool. Anyways, can't think of her name right now, but you could probably just Google her videos, like watch Blind Lady Crocheting or something like that, and she's really good. When I'm working with yarn like this, I do take my time, so I don't like really crochet fast. But to do this type of hat, oh, I'm going slower than normal because I am working with a novelty yarn and oh, I don't know, couple hours, you know. And I'm taking my time and I'm talking. Let's see. I'm gonna drop another clue word here in a minute. And but yeah, I'd say a couple hours to do a hat. So, I think people, once you get a presence on Etsy and you really get your shop going and stuff, and of course I think you could pay to promote it. But generally, people charge like $8 an hour, you know, for their labor. They calculate the amount of hours it takes to make. But I don't know. I think sometimes, it's the item, some items, there's no way. There's just no way you will ever get any kind of wage for the amount of hours it takes to make. Like blankets, really nice blankets that take days to make. Ain't nobody gonna pay $1,000 for a blanket. You know what I'm saying? So there's not really any money to be made. But for small items, I'll tell you, hot items are those, I can't even think what you call them, but like stuffed animals that they make, Mary Grammy or something like that. I can't think of the word. But things like that. Um, there's just let's see, just certain items are hot sellers. Things made for toddlers and babies, those are hot sellers. And but a lot of people do custom made stuff. Like people like something real specific. They want it custom made to exactly what they want, and you know, orders. And I just I don't see myself doing that because, I do have health issues and I I just don't want to. And then, it's like not really easy to control. What if you get a whole bunch of orders at one time and then you just, oh no, I don't want that kind of stress. This is something that I do that I enjoy, and I don't want to put any kind of stress factors that would take away my joy from it. So I just crochet items and then I, you know, list it for sale and hope that somebody buys it. And I'm gonna, you know, start doing like craft fairs and stuff like that. Um, and craft fairs, I think, are great because you're out there where people are out there with money and wanting to shop. So um, yeah. So I think those stuffed animal things, those are really popular. I've never done anything like that, but I am going to be doing some yarn crafts. Novelty purses, like cute little hang purses. Um, I'm going to be doing some of those and some toddler hats, like novelty hats, ninja beanies. Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, that kind of thing. Those are popular. I made a little pumpkin hat. I'm gonna try to sell that. Um, yeah, I thought that was really cute. So I was looking at the time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be cutting this short. So, and remember, you don't have to like, if you just listen to the video a little bit, I'll try to, drop enough clue words that uh, the clue words in this video, because I haven't done that many, are worth 3 each. Okay. So I'm going to do another one here in a minute. Winter hat is the clue word. Winter hat. Because that's what I'm doing right now. Doing a winter hat. My dog's snoring. Bless her heart. Anyways, so I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Today's actually Friday, and it's Feast or Tabernacles. So anyways, I do hope you guys have a nice, happy Friday and a wonderful weekend. And I hope you stay tuned to my channel because I will be uploading some stuff this weekend. Just don't know. Probably, depending on when I get back. See, I'm coming back late. I'll probably be really tired because driving really wears me out. And long days, they wear me out too. So I'm going to go to bed, make myself go to bed. See, what I do when I stop is I take this loop and I make it really, really, really long. So that way I don't accidentally unravel my work. Okay. Of course, you can put a stitch marker in there too. And then I take this and I wrap it around the skein. Okay. I'm going to take this loop and wrap that around. And then I'm going to take and put it up. And that's going to be it for tonight. And I'll finish that probably this weekend. Generally, I like to start and finish something. I don't like having multiple unfinished objects. That's just, I like to start and finish something, if possible. Thank you for stopping in. Bless you.